You are live, it says. Good evening, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whoever you are in the world. It's Mark here from Success Mindset Life. We had a couple of issues with Facebook since yesterday, but we've got it sorted, and we didn't get going live this evening at the normal time at 7. We're actually changing that time for next week, guys, by the way. Just so you know, we're changing the time to during the week. It's going to be 9 p.m. because the evenings are getting longer and people are maybe out doing things. So in Ireland, UK, that is, people are tuning in from other parts of the world. They can watch it whenever. But if you want to come on live, it's going to be 9 p.m. Monday to Thursday, and we're doing interviews on a Friday. So they're going to be at a different time, but on Monday to Thursday, we're going to do 9 p.m. We're going to have a meditation on most likely Wednesday, and then the other days we're covering topics like we are today. So yeah, guys, so just if you're coming on live, put in 1 if you're on live, and put in 2 if you're on the replay. Awesome, good to see you, Bridge and Sharon that I see commenting. There's Eileen. Awesome, great stuff. Good to have you on here live. So we're always sharing amazing stuff, guys, on here on how to transform your reality through your mindset, because your mindset creates your life. You'll hear me saying that over and over again, guys. Repetition is a mother of skill, and it's how you get things into the mind and the deeper part of the mind. Because your subconscious, the mind is 2 parts, the conscious and the subconscious. The subconscious is the part that is governing your life and producing all of your results. So if your results aren't what you want, then you want to change what's going on in the subconscious part of your mind. So we can help you do that by tuning in here and listening to stuff we're going to be doing here on these daily live streams. I'm calling it #daily 10 minutes to success mindset, because we're coming on here at 9 p.m. next week, and from Monday to Thursday, and then interviews on a Friday. I'm going to come on here for 10 minutes or so, sharing some nuggets to help you to start having a better mindset. So guys, by the way, just before I start, I'm doing an interview tomorrow morning on here live with an author. She very kindly asked me to contribute to her book. I've got a quote in it because of my expertise in mindset and the energy and how this all works. And we're talking about that tonight, guys. We're talking about energy and how everything is energy. And that's what your mindset is, guys, because we're all just energy. So this lady called Evelyn, she wrote a book, just come out there recently. There's a book launch tomorrow night, but tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. I'm doing an interview with her live on here, so you can come on there and see that. Okay, so tonight, guys, as I said, we're going to talk about energy and the laws of the universe. So over the next while on different live streams, I'll talk about different universal laws. I'm going to talk about, you've heard me talking about the law of polarity. I'm going to talk about things like the law of vibration. The law of vibration is basically one of those universal laws, just like gravity. Do you remember, if you were on here yesterday, we're talking about the law of polarity, and I mentioned gravity, which is a law that everyone knows about, and it's a universal law. As part of life, guys, you've got to be aware of these things called universal laws, because they are not man-made. You cannot break them. They are what's called omnipresent. They are always existing and governing how you are going through life. Just like if you try to walk off a building and you're not aware of gravity, you're gonna, yeah. So it depends how big tall building is that you walk off. If you get my picture. So there's universal laws. So the law of vibration is a law. I'm not getting into explaining each of these laws here. I'm just giving you names of a number of them I'm going to be talking about. Law of vibration is actually what law of attraction really is. Most people are only aware of the law of attraction, but that's because they haven't really got the full information, it's understanding of how this works. The law of vibration is really what law of attraction really is, because everything in this universe is energy in vibration, and that energy is literally being attracted to things, right? That's why it's called law of attraction, but it's really law of vibration, because that energy has been attracted through vibration. So I'll talk about that and explain that in more detail on a future live stream here. But there's other ones like the law of polarity, as I've mentioned, the law of rhythm, the law of cause and effect, the law of relativity, and the law of perpetual transmutation. There's one for you. So you'll find out about that in a future live stream, and the law of gender, and some others. But getting back to tonight. So tonight, guys, we're going to talk about, as you've seen in the title, it says growing or dying. You're either growing or dying in life. That's how it is, guys. It's growing or dying. You're either going forward or moving backwards. You're either getting better or worse, or what's the other word? Create or disintegrate. See, this is the thing, guys. We are this energy that's always in vibration. That's why it's called law of vibration. And we're never actually just standing still, even though it seems like we're standing still physically. Our cells at an energetic level are always wanting to evolve and become more. That's why when we are really living our true best life, and we are really being the best version of us, and we're really lit up, if you like, and inspired, that's when we feel really alive, and our vibration is up, and we look younger. When you're going after, when you have a great mindset, and when you're going after your purpose in life, and you feel alive every day, you look younger, everything about you is better. It's because, and your health's better, and your immune system's better. All these things are better because you are living your purpose. Your mindset is really on, you've got a strong mindset, and this is the stuff we're going to be sharing here, guys, continuously on here to help you with this stuff. So you want to be either growing or dying, because that's what's happening in life, just like nature shows us, right? So nature's always showing us metaphorically, because we're very similar to nature, only we have what's called the conscious mind. We can think and we can create, whereas nature is very similar. Other than that part, it doesn't have a conscious mind. It has what's called a programmed subconscious, and it's like it's a tree, or it's a flower, whatever. But as you notice, we're very similar. We can use our conscious mind to create things, but we're very similar, as in a tree is either growing or it's dying. It's one or the other. It's not what in between. It's either growing or dying. Plant the same. Anything you can look at in nature, it's either growing or dying. So just to really hit that point home. Now, there was a guy called Dr. Werner von Braun, and this is kind of bringing the laws of the universe together here, and how precise they are, and how phenomenally amazing they are when you work with them, right? So there's a guy called Dr. Werner von Braun, and he said the natural laws of this universe are so precise that we have no difficulty building spaceships and sending people to the moon, and we can time the landing with a precision of a second. That is how powerful the laws of the universe are, and if we work in what's called in harmony with them, that's when we live our best life. That's how they can take something that seems mind-boggling before they ever done this. Just imagine you were on the earth back then, and they had never brought someone to the moon. And you know what I mean? It's like in a different in a galaxy, and they understood the laws of the universe. This guy called Werner von Braun was called the father of the space program. This is before they ever did this. He understood the laws of the universe. He understood the mindset. He's one of those people that come across this information, and he was able to use those powers that works happening to when you learn this stuff to actually do amazing things, like taking a rocket to the moon. Crazy. So that's happened. So the universe operates in an orderly fashion, right? So that's the thing, guys. We are living in an orderly universe. These universe laws work in harmony. So like it's always in order. So if you work in order and harmony with them, then your life flows much better. Your life goes much better, and you start to progress, and you're working in harmony and really using these laws. So just like it says, nighttime follows day, winter follows autumn. It's not winter and then winter and then winter. It's winter. What is it? Winter, spring, summer, autumn. It follows, and that's the way it is, guys. That always these universal laws work this way all of the time. Now, what's amazing about this, and it's really amazing to know this, guys, is that this situation right now isn't going to be here forever. It too shall pass. And the reason that's said, and it comes from people that were spiritual and were tapping into these laws spiritually back, many years ago. And that's why they say this too will pass. But when you understand universal laws, you know that, because just like winter, seasons, the wind doesn't 24/7 like be in a gale force wind. It comes and it goes, right? So that's why, guys, this is a challenging time for people, but this too will pass. And the more that you are in harmony with the universal laws and understand the mindset, the more you will get thrive through this, the more you will grow as a person, the more your life will just transform, and you will come out of this stronger and thriving. This is why this stuff we're talking about, guys, is so key and so important. And you'll automatically not be in fear when you understand, look, this is just like a season. It's just like a recession. That's another thing that doesn't stay around forever. All you have to do is look at history, guys. This has been proven. You've got, before this, there was bird flu. Before this, there was swine flu. Before this was SARS or whatever you call it. There was so many different things, and it passed, and then everything was okay again. So, and the same with recessions that happen. They don't last forever. There's massive opportunity if you have an open mind and you look for what's positive, just like we spoke about yesterday in the live stream. We spoke about looking for what you want, the positive rather than the negative. You find what you look for with your mind, with your thoughts. That's just how it is. When you understand the mind, you realize, wow, that's how it is. What I look for, what I think about, I will create. If I think negative, that's what I'll find. If I think positive, that's what I'll find. So you want to be smart and be one of the people that understand the mind and go, okay, I understand now the mind is the most powerful asset we have. So I'm going to look for the good. I'm going to look for what's positive in situations like this, because it'll pass. This virus, this thing will pass, and then things will be okay again. If there's a recession, it'll pass and things will be okay again. But I'm going to look for what's good and what's positive and the opportunities right now. So look for that. Awesome. And there's Evelyn. Actually, I just seen her join in there and say hello to a few people. We're doing an interview. I just said at the start of this, Evelyn, we're doing an interview with you in the morning at 11 before your lunch tomorrow night in the book. So just give a shout out to you there. We've got Sean, we've got Mari, Teresa, Michelle, Leonard, Andrea's on here. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Good to see you. So what else we got? The other thing is, guys, this thing that we call energy is really the law of laws, because everything is energy, right? So energy just is. And as it says here, energy is neither created or destroyed. It is the cause and effect of itself. And it's 100% evenly present at all times. This energy is omnipresent. We are energy. We are attracting energy, and attracting, basically, as I said earlier, that's what law of attraction is. It's law of vibration. We attract the energy that we are given out in terms of our thoughts. So if our thoughts are negative, then we attract that energy, which is negative things into our life. If our thoughts are positive, that's energy, and it's going out and attracting positive into our life. That's what it is, guys. So just to finish off, the last thing I just wanted to say, and it's basically on what this guy Voltaire said. And he said, we invented the words luck and miracle and chance. We invented all these words to express the known effects of unknown causes. And this is the thing. There's no such thing as luck. You make your own luck. Luck is where preparation meets opportunity. When you understand your mind and you use your mind and you work, you're using your mind in the best possible way, and you're working with the laws of the universe that we're talking about here, you are literally in the best possible way of experiencing life, because you're going to be creating your life and you're going to be creating what you want, as he said, because as that statement is, luck is preparation, preparation and opportunity is what luck is. That's what it is. You are prepared, and the opportunity comes along, and you're prepared because you have the right mindset. You're in the right mindset. So just to finish off, guys, our life is governed by law and universal laws. So it's about us working in harmony with that. And obviously then it's going to affect money in our life. All these things, guys, affect mindset affects every area of your life, be that money, be that health, be that relationships, be that your weight, your energy. When you work in harmony with this and you understand your mind and you use it in harmony with the universal laws, your life just gets better and better and better. And trust me on this, guys, until you really start to see it and find it out for yourself. Just stick around here. You'll learn more and more as we're doing these daily live streams. And take my word for it until you find it for yourself. And just, yeah, so that's one thing to do. If you know already, some of my clients are on here, can verify it. They've been around working with me and have found out for themselves over the last year or so or more. Some of them even longer, they've been working along with me. So I know that they can verify, but you guys, if you're brand new, just know that this information, I've been studying it for 14 years or so, and I've seen it like quantified with science, with everything, with the best people in the world. So with that, guys, yeah, start applying this stuff, guys, and let's all work as a community that really want to inspire and lift each other up and empower each other to help each other to have the best mindset and to work with universal laws and live our best life. So thank you for tuning in. I'll just give a shout out to a few people and then we'll head off. And remember, we've got that interview in the morning at 11 a.m. with Evelyn. It's going to be a really good interview. Evelyn has wrote an amazing book, and yeah, was very asked me to contribute, and I was very honored. Great book. Looking forward to that interview. So we've got John Harrison. Good to see you. There's Caroline. Yeah, loads, guys. Thanks for all your comments. Put in one if you're on the live stream. Put in two if you're on the replay, and put in a gratitude thing, guys. Let's be grateful every single day. One of the best things you can do every day to raise your vibration very quickly. It happens in an instant. If you get good at gratitude, you can raise your vibration very quickly. So yeah, guys, awesome. Thank you for all your comments. As always, I always appreciate it, and I always appreciate you when you show up live. But if you're on the replay, I appreciate that too. All the best, guys. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 for the interview. Cheers, guys. Have a great evening. And remember, apply this stuff, guys. It only works if you start taking it on board and applying it. Keep showing up here, and we'll learn more and more and more. All the best, guys. Cheers.